Eliott and Nina.
But
Are you in one of those like circular pod places right now?
what?
It just
No, I'm in the gym. I mean, the Apollo 21 album cover chair right now.
oh, dope.
Ah, okay.
Very cool.
The Paul Werner, no, Werner Panton. I'm sorry, I fucked up my name. Werner Panton, Living Tower. Yeah, I'm sitting in it right now. This is where I do all like my FaceTime calls. My laptop died, so I'm on my phone.
Oh,
It's all
nice.
good. It's a great background.
That's
Okay, great.
key for good FaceTime calls.
Yeah.
All right, we are here at the cookout with none other than Steve Lacy. Welcome. Now, this is your first time here, so we only have one rule, and that is that you have to bring a dish to the cookout. So what is your favorite dish that you want to bring for everybody to enjoy?
And if you can cook, it's a bonus. But if not, there's no pressure.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn. I don't know. Probably like what am I bringing? What's already there?
There's lots of mac and
That's
cheese.
that's a critical part of bringing something to cookout. I need to know what's there.
True. There's a lot of carbs, so I mean,
We don't have much dessert.
we don't have a lot of dessert stuff
Oh,
or
we did
beverages.
dessert?
We could use beverages too.
Well, okay, for beverages, I'm definitely gonna bring some Spindrift
Okay.
Okay.
because we love Spindrift. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys a red velvet cake.
Mm,
Now it hits
love
the
that.
spot.
Yeah.
Well, we want to congratulate you on all the success that Bad Habit is having, and congratulate you on the album Gemini Rights coming out. Just wondering, why is Bad Habit slapping so hard? Like, why is everybody
Man,
taking to this
it.
jail?
I was hoping to ask you, and I don't know.
Are you surprised by the reaction?
No, I knew it was fire, but I didn't know it was that fire like that. I didn't know the world was gonna think I was fire. So it made me think I tapped into humanity, and that feels good.
Yeah.
Like instead of going further from people, I became people. Instead of thinking like, and I wrote about this in my Apple like bio, but it was like about like just deleting the barrier between like people and me when there was always this question of like, so did you have pressure of if people would like it? And I was just like, why is there a separation? Like, I'm a person, like I am a part of that group of people, so what can I write about that we all experience? And that's relationships. There's no amount of money you can have, or there's no amount of accomplishments that you could get that will make you better at this than anyone else. So I was like, I think that's what makes us all people, so let's just write about that stuff. And that was my mindset with it, and now here we are. Eve, I'm on a call. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
All good.
My friend just came with some matchas, and she's being a protective little girl.
Of course.
That's great though. Speaking of, well, in order to write about those things, you need to be vulnerable, right? People need to feel the vulnerability to have those types of connections. Is that easy for you to do outside of writing your music? Like,
oh yeah, I'm very. I wear my heart on my whole outfit.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really hide the way I feel. So I'm a pretty vulnerable person, I think, and I think that makes me very protective of, what's around me and stuff like that.
No, for sure. It's real.
Mhm.
You're also very good at promotion and being completely vulnerable with your literal thirst trap on Instagram.
Woo!
If you don't follow Steve Lacy on Instagram, you should, because he lets it all hang out.
Yeah.
Not so much about how you revealed so much of you and your banging body. It's that you're funny and you make people zoom in to understand. They make them zoom in to listen to Gemini Rights.
Yes.
Yeah, that was funny. I had show Fouché. I had a photo of this that I took in a hotel room, and I thought it was funny to put like a light there, like whoa, it's like a mystical, like treasure or something. she's like, oh, you should do that, but with your just like to promote your album, or you should post that pic. But I took a different one, and then I was like, oh, I should put like streamed in. Right?
That was
But
great.
I just be clowning, y'all. I'm just funny. I'm just a goofball. I'm just silly.
Oh no,
No,
we
we
love it.
picked up on it, and I think that's what makes you even more fun.
Absolutely. Something else that was fun, or at least looked fun on the grams. Your night out with Kanye and Lil Uzi Vert. And you all got matching tattoos.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
What was so special about that night that was like, yo, we got to get tattoos tonight?
Whose idea was it?
And
Why?
also, can we see it? Is it real? Or were these henna tattoos? There it is. There it is. It's real.
No, it was just a random time. You know, we were just hanging out, shooting the glasses, the Yeezy, the new glasses. And we were all just hanging out. It was like a group of us, a couple friends, and my friend Mez. She was there. She was shooting. She was there as a model, and she had her tattoo equipment set up. I'm like, oh, getting tatted and stuff. And so Uzi had this idea of he wants to get like I Can't Die like on his hand, and then we were talking about that, and then what Uzi was like, yeah, we here forever technically, and then we were like, oh, that's it, and then we were like, let's just get that, and then yeah, it was Jay's idea to do the techniques font on technically, and then the We Here Forever is just friends handwriting, but it was just super in the moment, you know.
I think you're so casual. It's like, yo, we got people ready to tattoo. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's special though. It's special.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit deeper with you for a second. Now, we've heard, if you don't know, Steve Lacy has a huge resume. So before Bad Habit came out, you've been doing all kinds of things. And we heard you were producing on your iPhone. And do you still ever do that just for like nostalgia?
Nah.
We upgraded.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, this is the first album I made in the studio, and now I'm like spoiled. Like I can't even work at home anymore. It's bad.
That's great. But also, and this I thought was really cool because a lot of people always think that they can do their things by themselves. And I heard that it wasn't until you decided to ask for help, and I think it was Tyler, the creator. I was reading a story about you and it said that, and it really stuck out because not a lot of people are willing to ask for help. How did that turn everything around for you?
It just opened me up to just a different perspective. Like sometimes, you know, you can have something that's good, but you're too in it, you know, you're too close to it to see how it could be perceived from someone else, you know. So I think it was really, I give Fouché a lot of credit for just coming in and just freeing me of that. Like I felt like I was in like a cage, like I was just too engulfed in my ideas. I'm like, it all sounds the same. It's all, you know. She was like, yo, it's just like, and then I was just like, I don't know what this is gonna be. Da, da, da. And I was just in a super spiral of just like doubt and like, you know. And Fouché was like, okay, let's calm down. You're fine. You've done this and that. You're Steve. Da, da, da. And she was just uplifting me, and you know, we just started just to have a beautiful like friendship and just like writing these songs. Like some days we would just be like just laughing, like we would like just be joking, just like roasting and just laughing. And you know, that was a part of the process, you know. Like maybe we didn't write that day, but that was a part of, you know, that was work that day, you know. But that was super important to find collaborators to make it bigger, you know, because I feel like I hit that wall of the things I can do on my own, you know. And I just wanted more perspectives, and you know, yeah, super important for this album.
Yeah. So like a lot of people don't know that you had that long catalog and working with those other people before you start doing your solo stuff. Something else they might not have known is that you're an awesome guitar player, but it kind of started with you playing Guitar Hero. Now I had the same thought because I played Guitar Hero a lot. I was like, I should just play real guitar. Didn't really work out for me, but how was that transition for you to playing the game to like becoming an actual legit guitarist?
Well, the thing about it is like I was obsessed. I mean, I'm still obsessed with the guitar. So the game for me, it just made me like literally obsessed with this thing. I was just like, I just wanted to touch it, like that type of thing. Like literally just like going to the music store and just being like, just looking at all of them and just like, it was like I was like a fan of these. Like guitars were like my hero, like literally.
Perfect.
And
Yes.
yeah, when I started playing it, I was just like, oh, it feels like second nature, yeah, I was literally just obsessed. Like even now, when people ask me, how did you do this or da, 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 I was like, you got to be obsessed with it. If you're not obsessed with it, put it down. And I think that goes for any career path, any passion. Like if you're not obsessed with it, like nothing's gonna teach you more than your obsession with it.
And enjoy it, because if you're being obsessed,
Yeah, like
you
that's
don't
what I'm
even
saying. Like,
yeah.
like I am obsessed with like making music, like chords and producing and writing. Like I love this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, these are words to live by, though. Be
Absolutely.
obsessed in a safe way.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's so important. It's important to have passion, to care about something, and just like what you're doing, love it.
Yeah. Well, it shows.
Mhm.
The album is called Gemini Rights, and you do reference being a Gemini more than once in the album.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume you're a horoscope believer. And we talked about this on the air because I check mine every single day. But is there something that you've heard in a horoscope or about Geminis that made you believe it, or paranoid, or what was it? Is there something that it made you believe that you didn't already?
Nah. It's like light with me. I feel like the way that I do horoscopes is like by like patterns of people that I see rather than like words of things that I read of like generalization. So for instance, like there could be a sign, let's say like a Leo. And if there isn't enough experience, you look at that. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
That's a sign.
So I would look at like all the Leos I know and then look at similar traits. And I'm like, okay. So okay. Oh, okay. I see this is that. So that's kind of how I do the horoscope. So with Gemini stuff, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see the thread of like, Gemini things.
The wild Gemini things.
Yeah,
No, I love Gemini.
Yeah, we're fun.
For sure. Well, that's awesome. Steve Lacy, you got to check out his song if you haven't already. Bad Habit, the album Gemini Rights. Everything's so good. Like the music's so good that people who aren't into your music pretend to be into your music to impress other people. That's how good level the music is on right now.
I know. I've been seeing that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm getting people like girls.
That's what I'm saying. You like a matchmaker by default.
I love it. We making babies, man. Baby making music, man.
Let's go.
The kids are gonna come up to you later. Steve, you helped make me.
Thank you.
Right. You're the reason I'm here.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at the Cookout, and come back anytime, man.
Awesome. I appreciate you guys.